Hello everyone, and greetings from Sarasota, where we are doing our virtual open house at 4489 Highland Oaks Circle at the Meadows Golf and Country Club. And this is one of my listings. And just check out the beautiful neighborhood behind me. And we are going to do a walkthrough now and show you this beautiful home. So this home has beautiful landscaping. It actually won a garden award, and it is 14,000 square foot lot. The vegetation is just lovely, very varied. They took great care in, planting a very unusual kind of vegetation with variations of color and plants. And as you can see, it has this adorable little courtyard with rose bushes, Thai plants, cardboard plants. And here we are at the main entrance. And hi, Pete. This is the view that you have looking outdoors. We are going to walk into this house. So 4489 Highland Oaks Circle was built in 1989 by the builder Taylor Morrison. And this is the Chelsea model, which is the luxury model that Taylor Morrison had built. Whoop. And this is the living room. And to our right, we have the dining area. And then we have this bonus room, which could be an office or a family room. The previous owners used it as an office. And it's very nice because you have so much light. You have a window, and you've got this amazing view out to the lanai and to the pool area. We walk back into the living room. As I said, this house is 2,997 square feet heated, built in 1989. It has a wood-burning fireplace, which has also been piped for gas. Now, the house doesn't have furniture right now, but I'm going to do a close-up of one of the staging models that I had done for this property. This staging design was done by Robin DeCapua. She is a stager who has won many, many awards out in California, and I just love her design. So this is what this living area could look like if staged. And if, furnished in this manner, just to give people some ideas and some imagination. Outside of the windows, you see this very lush and grown landscape, very colorful, which really brings nature inside the home. And here we have the bar area. It's a little dated, 1980s, but still, it's a great space for entertaining.
Functional.
Yes, and one of the highlights that I just love about this house is the various skylights. So this is the skylight that is directly over the front door. Very unusual and modern. And this is the second skylight, which provides light into the hallway of the master. And out here you look at the courtyard. And here we have the master bedroom. It has double doors, which provides privacy to a different section of the house. And it also has like a little patio area where you could have your coffee or your breakfast if you wanted to. Again, huge windows which bring nature inside. Pete, would you mind getting that poster so we can see what this room could look like if furnished? Here we go. Just really nice design again by Robin DeCapua. Thank you, Pete. Again, beautiful views of the outdoors from this window. Now this bathroom was remodeled, I believe in 2008. It's quite a large master bathroom. You have a huge walk-in closet, you know, with lots of shelving and hanging space. It's just a great space. Going in, we have a shower on the left with seating. It's got also grab bars, which is great. A very big soaking tub. Lots of windows and lights. And of course, the toilet is off by itself. We go back into the master bedroom. The ceilings are very high, say 12 to 14 feet high ceilings. And here we are back in the living area. In the living area, we have the dining area. Now, Robin envisaged this area to look like this. You would have the dining area, very essential, but, you know, very nice. To our right here, we have an office, very large office with wall-to-wall cabinetry. And if you look out, you have this gorgeous view of this gated garden. That big bush in the background is a gardenia. So, let me tell you a bit about the house. We initially listed it at $550,000. It's been on the market for 110 days, and we felt it was necessary to do a price improvement. So the new price is, this is the powder room. Sorry, a little tight, but efficient. So the new price is $535,000. It was built in 1989, and it was a Chelsea luxury model. The house has a new roof, built in, replaced actually in 2014. Newer AC, 2014. There's a solar powered system to heat the swimming pool, as well as a central vacuum system and a water purification system that feeds the entire house. Now here we have the kitchen, and it's a very large kitchen, and there's so many possibilities with this kitchen as well. This is one that Robin suggested. Very nice. And that takes into consideration the view as well as the dinette here. This would be how you could furnish the lanai if you wanted to. So there's so much outdoor space here. When we get a chance, we'll go back outside to show you how big this space is. It's one of the biggest lanais I've ever seen. For this space, this was used as a family room, and this was the concept for the family room. So you would have like a living area, or if you wanted to, you could put a TV. But it's a great space, and really with so much light. And here we're walking towards the hallway. We have a door closet for jackets and coats, as well as the alarm system. And we walk in. Here is the second complete bathroom to the house. And this door takes us out to the lanai. It's a full bathroom, and it even has a kitty door. Yay! And then we come out here to the hallway. There's some storage area. This is one of the guest bedrooms with engineered hardwood, large closets. This is the second guest bedroom. This one has windows out and sliders out to the lanai, so you can see how beautiful this view is as well. There's so much privacy in this lot. And again, we have nice large closet, walk-in closet, and we have very nice views out of the windows. And of course, we have the laundry room, which is a fully functional laundry room, washer, dryer, cabinetry, and then there is a nice oversized, oversized garage with lots of storage space.
A lot of storage.
And high ceilings, so if you wanted to put racks in, you very well could, or a workbench or whatnot. So let me see what. So let me tell you a little bit about the Highlands. It's a great area. It's one of the older communities of Sarasota. It was one of the first developed communities of Sarasota, so very prestigious. There's no high-rises nearby. It's really a beautiful golf community. This particular house is in a subdivision of the Meadows called the Highlands. And the great thing about this area is you are right on the golf course. In fact, this house is on, what is it, Pete? It is on hole number 4?
4.
Hole number 4. I think Pete has played this course. Have you played this course before?
Yes, I have. It's an excellent course.
Okay. Well, tell me a bit more about the golfing community of Sarasota.
Active golfing community down here in Sarasota. This is one of the 2 courses that you can be a member of if you are here. You don't have to be a member. It's a beautiful course. You can even see someone's trying to play through in the rain here today. But you can play it as a public member at different times. I'd recommend that you try it, certainly if you have this property. There are, as most Floridians know, or people know, there's a variety of golf courses to choose from down here. And this is one option.
Great, great. I wanted to say that the Meadows HOA fees are very low. They're about $1,300 a year, which is very reasonable for these communities. And best of all, no CDD fees. So I can't go out under the lanai, but I am going to show you the lanai, how expansive it is. I think I once measured it. It's like 70 feet by 40 feet. Crazy big, huge swimming pool. And it is a chlorine pool, but if you wanted to, you could easily convert it to a saltwater pool. And there are the golfers playing in the rain. Incredible. And here is the lanai area, which is just immense. There's so many possibilities for, you know, having sofas out here, a fire pit, you could have a barbecue. It's really an incredible space. I have not seen a lanai this big so far. So it's a great property for this reason. Great outdoor spaces. So the Meadows is also a great community to live in because it's just a 5 to 10 minute drive from this new up and coming area called the University Town Center, where you have a lot of luxury stores like Saks and Dillard's and Macy's and wonderful restaurants. My favorite, of course, is the Cheesecake Factory, where I'm hoping Pete will take me to after this is over. So we just really love this area. It's also close to Whole Foods, a number of different shopping areas. And it's just a great location for somebody who wants to have all the amenities, yet at the same time being in Sarasota, while at the same time not being in a congested downtown area with lots of green spaces. And especially if you're a golfer, my gosh, this is one of the great golf communities of the area. So you're very close by to the University Golf, yes? University Park Golf is nearby, as well as Palmair. I think there was Misty Creek as well, was there not?
Yes.
And of course, if you go up University Parkway, you end up at Lakewood Ranch, and there's a multitude of things to choose from. So, Pete, you want to tell us a bit about the taxes?
Well, I wanted to show from my perspective some of the things that I really enjoy about this house. And as Samira had pointed out, was one of the main differences has been just the size and the layout of the lanai. It is bigger than any that I've seen on the market. It has an overhang for inside, well, not inside, but covered activities such as grilling, place to sit, and then it has the exposure outside, so you can get the sunlight, and the pool is a walk-in with a spa. It's got as you can see, it has an open view, a spacious layout. There is no feeling cramped in this house. You have not only close to 3,000 square feet, but you have access to views that just extend hundreds of yards out. I think that, as Samira had mentioned before, that the location of this property is also unique. It has the access to Sarasota in between Fruitville and University, and it has also access to Route I-75. That can take you up to St. Petersburg and Tampa, and those are within an hour, 45 minutes to the main airport, and things like the Tampa Bay Bucks, which are now going to be a powerhouse in football, is about 45 minutes away. Just the structure, the high ceilings, add to the spaciousness. You have a feeling of just, even though you're close to the city, you have a feel of just being out in the country, or at least the suburbs. As Samira had mentioned, this is pandemic price, down to $535. It's a huge bargain. I can't think of a better property you could get at this price point.
See, Pete, why don't you tell us a bit about the taxes? Because a lot of people that are not from Florida don't know about the homestead taxes and the special taxes that Florida...
Well, for Florida, if you're here as a full-time resident, you're eligible to get a homestead deduction on your taxes. This would be, I believe, $50,000 point for a married couple, 25 for single. It's a way for Floridians to get a little tax break. Taxes are reasonable to start with, because compared to some of the northern places where I've been, in New York and New Jersey, the price structure down here is much more favorable. There's also no state income tax, and as Samira had mentioned before, in this particular setting, the HOAs are low, and you don't have CDDs. So you have a bargain in terms of doing apples to apples comparisons on pricing with other houses. If you take other houses, make sure to look at the HOAs, the CDDs, and taxes for a full financial picture of how much you're going to pay. This will be a great bargain in those respects.
And especially, nowadays the interest rates are so low. Pete and I were able to refinance our home at a great price. I mean, we dropped like 0.5%. So it just makes sense now to purchase homes. So don't wait. Inventory is low. We have had record numbers for pending sales right now. I think I looked at the statistics the other day. It was like 398 pending sales. So just unbelievable given the situation that we've had. But you know, people during this pandemic took a look at their situation. A lot of them decided that, hey, our house is too small, or we don't want to spend the rest of our lives in this environment. We want to move on. We want to enjoy our lives. We want to live well for the rest of the life that we have to live. Kind of like what Pete and I did when we moved down from Virginia. We said, heck, let's go down and enjoy Florida while we're still able and willing. So,
and I think this pandemic would bring people to the realization of where you might want to be if things don't go the same. I guess we felt lucky to be down here in this environment, this
I mean,
climate.
It was like being on vacation, honestly. Every day we were in the swimming pool. Every day we rode our bikes. You know, we'd social distance with our neighbors. We'd have potlucks, but everybody would eat their own food and keep their distance. And I think it's been a lot easier for us during this whole COVID crisis because we were living down here in Sarasota County that has so much to offer in terms of outdoor spaces. So,
and I would like to mention for those up north that some of the things that we've noticed here, while it will get hotter in the summer, your access to a pool here is within 20 feet, and the ability to go through and have it lanaied, a pool under lanai, the amount of effort it takes to maintain a pool is drastically reduced.
right.
And it's a very usable option here, and very, in my opinion, something to be desired, because you have the ability to reduce from the heat with very quickly.
Yeah. And also, we are very close to the beach in this community. We're just a 15-minute drive from, you know, some of the most beautiful beaches in Florida, which is Siesta Key, and and Venice is only a half-an-hour drive away, and in Venice we have 4 beaches. So it's just a great location, you know, in so many terms. It's easy to get around. You have access to beautiful Florida lifestyle. You can join the yacht clubs as we have. The Sarasota Yacht Club is just amazing, as is the Venice Yacht Club. We've made so many friends down here through the yacht club. And yeah, so.
Let's take through another
Yeah.
tour.
Let's give you a quick tour again through the house. If you need any information or you might be interested in this property, you can reach me at 703-963-0622, or you can call Pete at 585-353-5328. We are both working with Premier Sotheby's right now, and oh my goodness, the Florida rain is here. Check this out. Unbelievable. It's coming down. So I would have liked to show you more of the garden, but it'll be for another time.
And I think you should go through the bathroom.
Let us go through the bathroom again. Here we have the this huge closet. And then we have the master bathroom that was remodeled. Yep. And
Just beautiful.
Yep. These homes were built very solidly. So the house itself, the foundation is built on a concrete slab with block and stucco. So it's a very solid home. And honestly, at the price it's listed at, $535,000, it's a bargain. Location, 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 lifestyle.
I also wanted to mention that although it's a large house, almost 3,000 square feet, but there is no basement. So up north, sometimes you find that you have a little harder time finding space for stuff. But this house has a lot of storage. You saw the closets in here. You saw that there's closets with the guest room, and then in the garage they had the whole row of storage. So you should be able to easily unpack here, call it home. It's got a large office, which now in terms of the pandemic is something to be desired.
2 offices.
2 offices. Myself and Samira work at home, and our den and office isn't quite as large as these. We see that this is being very useful now in this day and age. Things are going to be work from home a lot more in upcoming years, and this waited for that environment. It's got the huge offices, it's got the climate here year-round, it's got things to do even for social distancing, just from their own pool to being able to bike and golf, to be able to go, well, they will open beaches soon. Beaches are now open. Beaches should be open as long as you just don't park close together, because this is the place to be for any type of, it's the place to be for life. It's a place to be now. It just gets highlighted as a place during a pandemic.
All right. Well, we hope you've enjoyed this tour today. And Pete and I are going to come. Oh, we got 5 more minutes? Okay. Oh, you're timing us. Great. We have to do 30 minutes because otherwise it's not going to post to IGTV. Well, olali law. Anyway, I just wanted to speak so highly of Robin Capua. She did a phenomenal job doing the staging, the virtual staging for me, to give people an idea and some kind of imagination for what these spaces could look like.
I think she has one for the lanai, your house.
Yes, I'll show you the lanai one again because we didn't get to see it. Maybe the lighting is not very good here, but it's just a fabulous way to showcase a property. So when, furniture is missing or people really can't. No, that's good. But so you'd probably be looking at this from this angle here, so if you see that the pool is right there, that's what you're going to be seeing if you're sitting outside.
This is one idea of what you can do with that space.
Right. So it's one heck of a view.
In my opinion, it's only just missing the grill.
So anyway, I've had a very busy last 2 months with real estate, a lot of sellers and buyers, and I have to say, it's helped people really make some major life decisions. So it's too bad the weather is a little rainy, but let's go out. Let me see if it's still raining. The neighborhood is so quiet here. This is one thing I just love. Just look at the beautiful plants and the silence. Can't hear a thing, yet you're only 2 miles away from a major highway that goes north and south. It's really like a hidden garden. Here you have all kinds of shrubs, golden mound, hibiscus. That was a gardenia, and I think that's a pea tree. There's the oyster plants. Just a beautiful property. I think Pete and I wouldn't mind living here. But we're in Venice because my parents are there, so. So come on down if you'd like to visit. Come visit us. We'd love to see you. And it's starting to rain again, so I best go back in. Anyway, 4489 Highland Oaks Circle at the Highlands in the Meadows, Sarasota, Florida. Say hello. Goodbye, Pete.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for joining us today during our open house. Have a great Sunday. And we'll walk back in.
2 minutes.
And it's starting to rain again. Yikes. This is the rainy season of Florida. So starting in June,
You can tell
through-
from the slight elevation, there's
yes.
no flooding problems here.
Yes, this house is in flood zone X, which means it's not susceptible at all to flooding. So just a great house and a great location. You know, living the